You guys ever struggle teaching your dog a few tricks? I understand how difficult it can be. Dealing with my pug early on, she really struggled learning her tricks, and I thought I was completely stressing her out. But according to author Doug Jamerson, teaching your dog a few tricks will actually boost them mentally and physically. So today I'll be teaching you guys how to teach your dog a few tricks. Specifically first, I'll be talking about how to teach your dog to sit. Then next, I'll be talking about how to teach your dog to stay. And last but not least, I'll be teaching you guys how to teach your dog to give their palm. So let's jump straight into how to teach your dog to sit. According to authors Rooney and Cohen, dogs whose owners reported using more rewards tend to perform better at a novel training task. I understand that sit is a basic trick, but it's a good start for your dog. So for this trick, you would want to use the same command and the same hand gesture throughout the entire process. A good hand gesture and a good command would be to simply pull away from your dog with the treat and telling them to sit. This will help your dog understand that those two things mean for him to sit. As well as those things, you want to be as firm as you can with your dog. This will help your dog understand that you're in control. Now that we talked about how to teach your dog to sit, let's jump straight into how to teach your dog to stay. Teaching your dog to stay is a bit more trickier than the last one, but just be patient with them and give them time, and I'm sure they'll learn it. As well as the last trick, you want to use the same hand gesture and the same command the entire process. A good command and a good hand gesture would be simply to just put your hand in front of your dog, telling them to stay, and this will help your dog understand that those two things mean for him to stay to get the treat that he wants. And as well as the last trick, you want to be firm with your dog. This will help your dog understand that you're in control, but I want to note that you don't want to be too firm to where they think they're in trouble. So now that we talked about how to teach your dog how to stay, let's jump straight into how to teach your dog to give their paw. Now this trick is going to be really hard for your dog to learn, and it's not going to be able to pick it up quickly. But just be patient with them and give them time, and I'm sure they'll learn it soon. So for this trick, you want to have a treat, and what you would want to do is you would want to put the treat in front of your dog's face while your dog's in a sitting position, and slowly raise the treat in front of your dog's face. This will help your dog understand to lift his paws off the ground, and once his paws are off the ground, you want to give your dog the treat. With the other hand, you then want to grab his palm and tell them paw. This would help them understand that those two things mean for him to get his treat, they must give them their paw. Now I understand that this trick is going to be hard, so try to be as rewarding as you can. After every attempt, be sure to reward them, even if it was a fail. And definitely give them some time, be patient with them, and be as consistent as you can, so that way they can learn it in no time. So in conclusion, we talked about how to teach your dog how to sit, how to teach your dog to stay, and how to teach your dog to give their paw. Teaching your dog can be really challenging, and I completely understand that, but I'm glad I was able to share with you guys the best way to do so. You and your dog's bond should now be closer than ever. I'm sure your dog appreciates every moment that you spent with them. According to the article, dog ownership satisfaction determinates in the dog's owner relationship and the dog's behavior. The dog ownership satisfaction relates to the quality of life of you and your dog. You should definitely feel proud of yourself from teaching your dog these tricks. Continue teaching your dog until they learned all these tricks. Once they learned all of them, you should feel satisfied of yourself and be rewarding of your dog. After they learned all of them, definitely go show your family. Thank you guys.